let the digging continue. I am looking forward to working on this project. What is wrong? Ooh, Adlington's here. We'll be able to get some stuff done. Who's that? Anime Girl, congratulations on your 26. I actually read 26 like, and you think, okay. 43-month pack of array. She didn't cheat, she was just around at the time. She was busy. Though I don't think you could have made her much happier than responding like that. To make her happy, because she's going to have a really rough couple of days. Week. Really rough week. Mama's coming to town. We couldn't be more frightened. Alright. There. We're almost done with the digging part of this, and then I can go back to building it some more. I am looking forward to building this thing. It is going to be crazy looking. I am so looking forward to it. I wonder if those guys are down there too. They might be. Or are they spawned underwater? I think they spawned up there and fell. But so I don't know if they spawn underwater or not. I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? More gravel. Always more gravel. I guess it's not a bad thing. I do want gravel. Gravel's concrete. Please tell me I didn't get... Okay, good. I think those are all just this. Didn't accidentally mine some. Makes me happy. And because this wall is going to be here a while, we are going to fill it in. Normally, I don't fill it in. I just ignore it because we're just going to come back later on. But I think this particular wall is going to be here a while. So you get filled in so that the water will flow proper. Oh, good. That's the side. You made it back to 20, yay! And I hope that it don't cause issues that are going to start breaking those streaks again. I mean, I can't do much about various internet breaks and inability to do stuff at random times. But I can hope. Bye, Dark. One who inspired the lizard. I don't think that could have made him much happier. only did he inspire the lizard, but he, I think that it was a complete surprise that it was him who inspired the lizard. I think that probably makes him even happier, knowing that he was able to spam that, and it was not even known that he was doing it. The point that it basically controlled someone to the maximum degree. So yeah, I don't think that could have made Dark any happier than not knowing that he did it. That's great. Dark did not make it. Dark was spamming the lizard button on his console, on his soundboard, in the middle of a lot of events in the beginning, and the person who made it, spoiler, very minor spoiler, I think it was Phoenix. Pretty sure it was Phoenix, only because I'm bad at remembering names and who did what, but I'm high 99.9% certain this time that it was Phoenix. Thought that it was somebody else because they do the soundbite things too, and was there. They thought it was beep. Speaking of random disconnects. Yeah, so Phoenix thought it was Ellie. Made the whole thing. Then first person Phoenix told was Ellie. Thinking that Ellie would be like, wow, and I inspired this, and Ellie was like, what the heck are you telling me for? And I don't think that could have made Dark any happier. That's awesome. I finally got around to watching the first video that they have of that from Phoenix. They had a lot of fun when that thing was first put down. They had a lot of fun. I would suggest looking up that bit. Oh, stop. Okay. The only thing I don't like about... I will admit, there is things that I don't like about the underwater basing. One of the things about the movement that actually does bother me is the constant accidental ducking. Like, I'm fine. Wait, oh, nope, now I'm down here. Okay. That is a bit annoying. Not annoying enough for me to not do this, though. I got you. There you go. So I haven't put down the boxes to put stuff in yet. One here. One here. Hello. How you doing, Redstone Unknown? Oh, we still got... I forgot. We have something we need to do before I can make this thing. We have the redstone. We have the villagers. I did not mean to do that. Not even a fortune pick. I definitely don't want to do that. We have the redstone, we have the villagers, we have the bees. We have the beans, we have the stuff. I don't think I have enough glass for what I want to do. We have a lot of glass. We do not have an allay. That's a problem. I think we should, because I have a feeling that pretty much all of the villager outpost things in this area have been perused. What we should do is we should go find one that's far out. We have found a portal in the middle of frickin' nowhere. We could just take that and look for a villager outpost somewhere out there. Pillager outpost. And maybe it won't have been hit yet. And maybe it'll actually have an allay that I need to drag all the frickin' way home. Moo's not here. That is good to know, though. If we don't find one, Moo has them. I want to put non-cobble down here. Still have that on me? Oops. So, worst case scenario, we look for Moo. And you just breed them with an amethyst. You just gotta like give them an amethyst or something. I have never done it. I am not certain. Well, let me rephrase it. I have never done it outside of like creative testing like once or twice, way back when it was first created. Doesn't count. Make them dance at a jukebox, then give them an amethyst. Oh! Okay. You know what? Hold on. I was gonna do the dirt because it's easier to break later on. It's just a patch. The patches can be more difficult to break. It's fine. Slightly slower. I knew that you only need one. By the way, applaud them on that mechanic. There's no need to conform to the ways of reality, and I love that they did that. Y17. Let's go down to like 5 or something. I don't even remember. We'll check in a minute. couch snot. Cow's not been feeling that great. Poor dude. That's not a picture I wanted, though. To be fair, a couch, is that couch snot that he said? With a stash? That is not an image I wanted. Oh, that's pretty dark. There's a new movie about to show up in the theaters. You're picturing one of those giant snot creatures with full of mucinex again. Yeah. There's a new movie coming. It's been a thing lately for anime to be showing up in theaters. Like they did with the Conan series. They've done it with a few other things. The big one that has been showing up lately is Demon Hunter. They did it with the Mugen Train setup, which was a couple years back, I think. And their latest thing is going to be in the theaters. Now, I don't just bring this up because I enjoy anime. I do enjoy anime. No, not K-pop Demon Hunter. No, that one's another interesting idea. Not concept, but story. So Netflix does not like theaters. They hate the whole traditional movie model. Evidenced by the fact that not only do they begrudgingly put their stuff that is produced by them into theaters for the most limited period of time possible, they will not even release the numbers to the public so that it'll be part of the box office, like, official. It doesn't matter if they got billions of views. They don't care. They just want it to be part of their own stats and their own stats only. They do not care. And it was only in theaters for, even though it is a massive moneymaker, that they could have made tons more if they left in the theaters on just a little bit longer. I am certain, because that thing is making gangbusters. Super huge series. Nope. Popped it right back out after like a week. It was in there for like one solid week, and that was it. They hate movie theaters. They are very clear about it. Anyways, so Demon Hunter is releasing its stuff as movies, and it started as a series, and they just stopped making episodes, and they're only releasing them as movies basically at this point, which are big, bombastic, and still episodic. So whatever you want to watch the next part of it, you need to wait for like 2 years. I'm not sure I like this setup. The frick? You know, I already hit. There's already a problem with, like, if you're into a show if that show is not like produced on a shoestring budget and like some type of a no care attitude by the CW, the next series is going to wait for 2 years to get a new series. And then maybe faster after that once they've realized that it's popular enough to do that. Like, that's a possibility. But, dude, I don't want to have to follow a series over a short lifetime. I actually kind of like that series. I think some of the characters are annoying, and honestly, it's not that different than a lot of other series, which is kind of a thing that's shown in anime in the first place, but that's beside the point. But, and it's a beautiful series. It's an absolute gorgeous anime, which is part of the selling point. But man! I just don't understand. King of Remakes? Well, rehashes, like, there is a thing in shonen anime where it's, you have X theme and then everything rolls around that theme and then they can do anything with that theme. I've said that one a bunch of times. It is really stupid that they just kind of do that again. Like, everybody has a super sword that is like a soul harvester type of sword. And then they just kind of say, okay, now that sword can become a giant train to run something over with demon spirits. Because that's how the anime just kind of evolves from. So they don't really stick with the original theme. And that is stupid. I don't like it. And Demon Hunter is very similar in that regards. They have demons who can do whatever the frick they feel like they're doing today. That they hunt. And they fight with breath. They breathe special. Sometimes that breath can somehow give their swords the power of the sun. Sometimes their swords turn into snakes. Sometimes they can turn into 2 people. Sometimes their swords can be like big old ribbons that just kind of spread all over the place and do specifically insane things. Yeah. Breath, right. But I tell ya, when I say that anime is gorgeous, it is gorgeous. I'm not watching the show. I mean, some people watch that show, but I don't watch it. The characters are annoying. The characters can be a pain in the ass. It also sticks to the trope of you have the comedic characters who just are irritating to deal with a lot of the time. What is this? Oh, we're here! Finally take that back, which has been pissing me off the whole frickin' time. Why is this here? Why did I use wood? I guess I had wood slabs on me at that particular moment in time. Whatever. Have an axe on me? No. Well, it worked. And so even though it's generic setup for a story, it is gorgeous, and the fights are executed very well. And I do want to see it, but I do not want to try and follow this story for the next 7 years. And the main thing is, and I know it's going to be a success because it's one of the first ones to really pioneer this format, and it's big enough where it's going to succeed, and that, I think, sucks because it means stuff in the future is going to be similar. That's stupid. I don't want to be piecemealed the show like that. It's annoying. Not just Pack. Past Pack. Nobody confuses Pack as well as Past Pack. Oh, that got dark. Hey, Lukester.
Forgot the icing in the car. Be right back.
Hi.
Bye.
I didn't hear what you said. Right.
I forgot the icing in the car. Be right back.
I'll get it.
It's alright.
You brought me Burger King.
Alright.
I haven't had Burger King in ages. Are these the jalapeno things? Oh, you enjoyed the jalapeno things, didn't you? You want another jalapeno thing? Oh, they're good.
They're good.
Oh, they're good.
I got stuck. 2 major accidents. And a train.
You got stuck behind 2 major accidents on a train trying to rush home to get to Midlet. Good thing I took care of Midlet, right?
Actually trying to get to Dave Burger King.
What do you want?
Yeah. But I'm gonna go get the frosting. There were 4 in there.
Sit down before you read it.
I'm not a cheater. What? Yes, it is a Whopper with cheese and bacon and no onion. Not a cheater. I was paying bills and balancing budgets and doing freaking adulting paperwork. And I happened to look over and go, oh. Because it popped up. A little thing popped in the corner of my eye, and I turned my head, and it said, "You have a thing, and you want to announce it now?" And I went, yes. So it's Twitch's fault. You were still asleep. Well, you know what? You're awake when I'm in bed, so.
See that laugh? Cheater!
I may have had that exact laugh with nobody in the office when it happened. I'm like,
I actually said that in Discord as my response.
I went, oh, poor Christian. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It amused me greatly. Guess what? I don't.
Are there clouds in the shapes of salamanders involved in this one?
There were, in fact, there were some amazing cloud shapes out there today.
Were they breathing pea soup?
No, they did not breathe pea soup. I do not have to have my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, that's good.
Yay, me. However, I do have to have PT for my face.
PT for your face?
PT for my freaking face. Supposed to put warm compresses on like the under like the cheek to the like here to here. warm compresses and kind of rub it in. And then I had to have... Basically, there's arthritis in my dang jaw. Every time I... Like, they had me go left and right. Oh, crack, crack, crack. You know how your knees crack? My jaw cracks every time I shimmy it. And if I open it too big. And then they're pushing on muscles here and here, going, is this tender? Yes! Is this tender? Yes. And then they push and go, okay, now move your jaw to the left. Crack, crack. I'm like, how many more lefts and rights? So apparently, the arthritis isn't severe, but it is, those warm compresses. Yeah, so I had to do my sinuses at night. I had to do warm compresses, preferably morning and night. I have to watch my posture.
Yeah, I think you're going to do this once every week.
Have you laughed so much that you damage your smiling joints? Yes. Physical therapy.
Am I going to have to set an alarm to make sure that you get your physical therapy?
They're supposed to, like, warm, like, have, like, heat guns that, like, mwah. And no super chewy or crunchy foods, like no hard candy chewing. Yeah. No steak. Yeah. No. You could even have soft. Don't set a damn alarm. You could even have soft. You first time you see Hun with a rat. Mwah. This is also why at the end of the night, sometimes I take off my headphones and it's like, it is not necessarily my sinuses.
10 a.m.
It is not necessarily my sinuses. It is very likely that there's a muscle that goes through under your cheekbone into your jaw that supports it. And apparently that is what's causing issues. And they suspect that my headphones are causing pressure on there and that's making it uncomfortable. I said, well, I wear headphones. I'm an entertainer. I'm on the phone or on the headphones all the time and I'm at my desk. I do kind of notice I've been slouching more, though. They're like, watch your posture. Hot compresses. Heating pad and a hairband. Mactastic. That sounds fantastic. Oh, yeah, the sinus pain is ridiculous. I have non-reactive... You eat your burger, dear.
I can't!
Why? Oh, because you have an arm around me. Okay. I have non-reactive sinusitis, which means... my body thinks I'm allergic to everything. I react like I'm allergic to everything. So I have severe allergies. I take medicine at night. On top of that, I'm supposed to take an allergy pill every night and a puff in the morning and a puff at night up my sinuses of the sinus spray stuff. And beyond that, I get to do the snot rocket, which I really should do more because it's like, oh my gosh, there's an airway there.
Ergo, the questionnaire that I just gave and you just denied me immediately on.
Oh my god. So sometimes at night when I can't wait to take my headphones off, I said, well, it's probably that fatigue in the muscle. I said, well, I talk and I laugh and I sing. And they're like, well, I mean, that's fine. You may... I'm not telling your father this. You may want to close your mouth more to rest your jaw muscles. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. But mostly it is, when it flares up, soft foods, hot compresses, and try to remember to actually go to PT and they'll work with it.
They're going to do the PT.
No. I have a referral for PT.
Okay.
I have a referral for PT, and they gave me a copy in case if you don't hear from them within the next 2 weeks, call them.
Are you going to go live with?
Yes, I'm going to go live. I'm going live with it's Friday. I'm doing Prince.
Okay. I won't see my wife again.
You won't see your wife again. It's probably the onions goes. I'm actually jealous because he's allowed oh, that hurts. They poked and pushed so much. Then the guy said, hang on, I want to go get another associate. Then he came in and he started, these are oral searches, and he started poking at me. Anyway, I do think I'm almost done. Yes, anime girl. I do think I'm almost done. We are solving crap right, left, and center. I've almost opened another secret area. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Go upstairs and you start
Anyway,
doing your thing. You can enjoy
I
it up
did
there.
see her on the monitor. Thank you for getting her down. Oh yeah, I had a phone call from day program nurse on the way home too.
Of course.
Don't forget your cine minis. I'll be
I will
right back.
I will come get the thing. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go get the thing, so she doesn't have to come all the way downstairs. Well, I do want to finish the digging, but what I really want to do is finish this burger first, so we're doing that. That burger! I haven't had a Burger King burger in ages. Been avoiding a lot of fast food. For so many reasons. I keep looking at this and wondering if I should worry about light requirements being a little bit too stringent for my design. I mean, it's both cool. It also feels a bit excessive. Right? And I gotta be honest, I don't know the answer to that.
You know, why not light block? I just wish they were just a little bit smaller. Let me... I'm going to try the copper bulbs in this next section. Done. Now we're coming. Now move on. Honestly, I think I might end up going with the copper bulbs. I think they're going to look really good. Okay, let's finish. How much do I have left to go? Let me go take a look. Oh. Y6. Where? Y14, doing 3 at a time. So we gotta do this. We gotta do this 3 more times after this one, right? Yeah, honestly, we should probably just do the copper bulbs for the simple fact that we have so much copper. I think I should just take that as a hint. So much copper, we do have a lot of wax. Turn it all into copper bulbs. Orange is going to take the stone and chuck it. Oh no, this is full. Okay. Looks like we have an inventory drop here in a moment. We'll do one. Oh, I can at least finish this layer. I don't think I'll be able to do the next layer. Especially if I keep going and picking up all the worthless stone. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, should be good for a minute. You know, it's time to get that. I'm standing right there. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here. There. I was going to say round something, but I couldn't think of the round number because there is no round number. Round a lot. If I took TNT minecart, had that show up in sand, could I use that for that? I honestly don't know. That's actually full. Wow. We gotta break up this copper today. It's gotten to be too much. Actually, let me put these down before I keep going. Cobble first.
that goes. Dirt. Granite. Alright. Okay, just a little bit of cobble up here quickly. Yep. Almost full again. There. It is daytime. I want to go check out I want to check out in the city. How much is the gunpowder? If it's a good price, I'm grabbing me some. Frick. Boom, boom. Technically, I want to use it on the bottom half more, where having haste is going to matter for nothing. But could still work for this too. We could test it. No new sales there. Let's check the hat. Welcome to Boom. Poison pokers. 1 emerald per 10. Oh! One diamond per That's 10 pumpkins for a stack of gunpowder. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 27 gunpowder for 2 barrels. Or 27 diamonds for 2 barrels. Which happens to be exactly what I have right there. No, there isn't, Krasith. As a raid gift? Why do I have... Oh. That. I mean, it's also technically that. The only reason I am not going to do this now is because I want it to be when he. I'll give him some content for it. I feel like I'm paying so little, I might as well pay him in content. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one. Confirmed. I mean, I haven't done enough raids to know. I didn't know there were exclusive raid things. Oh. Ah. Hey, guy. Cristanolophagus. Lapis and redstone. Locker redstone. Dispenser. redstone dust. 2 torches. Bring that up with me. Negative 39, negative 26. That was the Y. I need the Z. $165. Negative 39, 165. Oh, is there water flowing around the place? No gates. Give me that. Okay. How many observers do I have? 4. We need more observers. How do I get an observer? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, dadgummit. 6.
I have no idea what's about to happen. 3, 2, 1. Well, I had a general idea, but I wasn't sure how effective it would be. I mean, it's not bad. Got all the blocks, too. Let's try that again. I have water on me. I do not have water on me. Help me out here for a second. I was hoping we'd get the cart back. I am not surprised we didn't, but I was hoping that we would. Didn't need the redstone, I just used the observers. Great for underwater triggering. I'm also quite glad that the fence gate worked. So I dug this out to be a 3x3. And it turned it into a 5x5. That's
That's just the strength of normal TNT. Interestingly enough, it directed it more downwards. No, actually, it just did a little bit more upwards, actually. It did that little spot there. But it didn't, it only took out a little bit of it over here, and that's just gravel. And it didn't do anything on the rest of the deep slate walls. TNT minecarts are supposed to be more powerful. That's why we're trying this. I am not impressed, fortunately. It's going good, Sweet Juicy. Meaning we're just digging and chilling so far. I don't know how much more we're going to be than that. I have plans for what to do later, but I want to finish what I'm working on right now. I want to finish digging out this area. So... And this was so big because it had gravel there. Which is not reflective of what it's all going to be. So that's a shame. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to do... That's a lot of sand digging for some unimpressive results, as far as I'm concerned. Experiment more with it later. I don't need to dig that up immediately. Go put stuff away and keep going. Well, that's full. Alright. Next box. So what are you planning to build once you dig the bedrock? Base. I want it to be filled with things and farms and stuff. And one of the things we're going to do is... The first thing we're going to do is move this. I built it in creative. Need to build it here. Oh, I gotta put this down. And gravel with this one. You sound so disappointed, Juicy. Why so disappointed? Oh. Well, see, the thing is that Krasith, I am gonna do the thing that I normally do because it's me. The thing about a new base, especially in this game, it's not so much that you are going to be doing different things. It's honestly, at this point in my game, it's more about making it look different. That's even that. We're probably gonna do that out sooner than later. Making it aesthetic. Taking the things that you normally do, the normal farms that you normally make, and just making them slightly differently, and make it look good and feel good for what you want it to do. I mean, you could make a better one. If I make a better one, I'll make a better one. But I think that the villager thing that I made, that thing is real nice. I am looking forward to having that set up and functional. Yeah, I mean, it's still the same game, it's still vanilla, it's still the same stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of the same things, because that's kind of what I do. Oh, well, you usually do when you play. Okay, I missed that. I was wondering why you said other than the water, since I've been doing the water for a long time. It's like, why would I? Other than the water. But I didn't say it. To be honest, the digging is keeping me from doing editing. And by keeping me, I mean I don't want to edit. I gotta get that Wither fight edited and up. Darkfan's had been up for like 2 or 3 days, and I'm sure his view is quite nice. But I was at the boat the whole time, so my view's probably going to be a little bit better. That's one of the reasons I didn't like say Darkfan, wait for me to get mine up before you get yours out or anything like that. It's like, let him get that because he has it first. I'll have the better view. Didn't I look at the weather a lot? No. This. That one dug up real fast. I guess since it's the finishing area, I'm just gonna leave it down here. Cobble. Not cobble. Okay, switch. He doesn't that the rocks for granite. Take not that. I'm doing this so fast, you hope I don't take the rocks for granite. I'll give you the pun, because it took you a minute to get that sucker out there. Bring host running fast and finger can type. Yep. Really wish that thing had worked out. Kind of sucked that it didn't. Should probably dig that back down to rock too. We're gonna need to so I can flood this area. All right. Gotta do a drop off after this next section. More coffee. I did not sleep well today. And it's my fault, and I know it. I was up here digging. I was gonna edit. I did not edit. Well, when I say I was gonna edit, I know that I wasn't gonna edit. I was supposed to try and kind of do editing because I know I need to get editing done, but I knew I wasn't gonna edit. I knew I would just dig on here. I dug on here. This is my life lately. Digging this out. And like Krause said, it's kind of cathartic. It's enjoyable to do this. Not easily explainable, but it is enjoyable to just kind of sit here and dig. The only part that sucks is repairing the pick. I don't like repairing the pick. Kind of is annoying. That's why I made more picks. All right. This one's left. I am going to go ahead and take a moss and put it right here to make it easier for me to find that corner. Dang it. Stupid friggin' damn. Ah! Did the ducky thing again. I hate that ducky thing. Didn't want to duck. Actually, we do want this to be solid. We want this to be solid because what I intend to do is just keep this level as is and dig underneath it. So that I don't have to deal with the water under here. Because I can't do the moss thing with the water there. Or the TNT thing, for that matter. Whichever one I decide to go with. It doesn't look like it's swimming right. Oh, you mean the ducking thing? I mean, technically it's called swimming.
But really, for me, it's just I drop in levels so that I can't. I mean, I don't swim back up to this level. You duck to swim. I'm going with ducking thing. Alright. That was weird. Wait, can you turn that off? Where? I don't know how to turn that off. It's already on left control. That's all I want. I'm sure there's a mod for that. And if it's client side only, I might want that, actually. That would be handy. Done. I can be smarter than this. Hold on. Give me a minute. If I do this... then when I actually do flood the area, it should not matter that there's half slabs here, because it should just kind of go around that.
You're about to be a very sad squid. Oh, and it doesn't block that. Nice. Now let's go down here. Add some lights. Because it's about to get very dark. There. Say, wait till they teleport now. Okay. More cobble. Okay. And sight, I don't have it. Granite. Alright. And that's it. That mess of water up there. Gotta fix it. Alright. Where is it? There we go. Got to fix you later on. Finally, deep slate. Okay, so we want to take this and we want to spread it from here all the way across. I'm gonna do this before ahead of time. I'm bone mealing it. I'll bone meal a lot of it. I'm not gonna bone meal the whole thing. We're definitely gonna do some bone mealing. I'm out. Well, in theory, we shouldn't have to do that at all. This should do the whole thing. We'll test that with soul sand or magma blocks. I haven't decided which yet. Okay. Right there. There. Okay, we gotta break a bit of this, like all of it. I have said I've considered making it so that the top just flows into the side, which I think would be ridiculous but really helpful at the same time. Okay, is that all of them? Yep. Well, so much for that. Can't make those in time. Right down here. No! I expected there to be at least one. Okay. There's the rest of it. You see how it was floating one above the surface? And over here, this is not source blocks right here. Although, it is now. Do the next one ahead of time. There. 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 Placed, good. That's already fixed a lot of problems in this. See a lot of errors repaired. One more. Technically, it might be already done, but we're gonna do it anyway. Right? I don't think it's done, but it sure feels done. Now it's done. Solid water. All source blocks. Yeah. At this point, since all that is flooded, doing that wall, same thing. But honestly, it's good habit. It just makes more sense. So I did diagonals. And actually, if I did that wall, I would have run into the stairs. Now that I think about it. The stairs that I should probably remove since they're stairs. I don't need those. I'm swimming. I don't need stairs. I think that's all of it. Yeah, let's get rid of this. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're not, because this is source block here. I think this is this should be source block here all the way up. Hold on, let me get a couple soul sand, and I want to see this. I am curious. Can you convert back from kelp? Oh, you gotta dry it first. You can't. Fine, you can't bundle it in this form. Whatever. I get a magma block instead. There you go. Like, this is a source block, right? Right. And this is source block, right? Yeah. Oh. That is an interesting mechanic. Alright, I want to see if anyone else just sees what I see. That's an interesting... So why didn't that flood? Yeah, but there's air in them. These are not flooded.
It's actually really simple. The bubbles did not stop the waterlogging of the steps, no. That was just showing that the bubbles would only be there if the water was source block. But for instance, do this right here. It doesn't matter where we do it. Oh, yeah, this is a good spot. If this is source block and this is source block, that fills in. Why didn't that fill it? I see why. Because if this is source block and this is source block, then it won't. In fact, I don't think that will either. Nope. I think I've given enough hints. You guys gotta see it now. Nope. Because there's stairs. That's a solid wall. So if this side is source block and this side is source block, that one don't count. If I put it here, now I'm kind of curious, if I do that on the bottom one, will that update all of them? I don't know if it will. I honestly don't. It's because this one is not source block, so now that doesn't convert, I think. If I do this. Do this. No. No. I don't know how you would convert all the steps like that. Huh. I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't work. Because now this side is source. And that side is source. You would think that that would update now. That's not stairs right there, right? Yeah, that's cobble. So that placed in front of it. I already put the magma block away. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to remove them. Now it's water. Interesting. Where did I get... I must have accidentally grabbed that out of here somewhere. I guess. All that wood crap out of here. I really need to move that over. Technically it's not wood, but close enough. Let's do signs. Let's do signs with this. Kinda want to just flood it. Screw it, I'm flooding it. Because this is irritating. We're gonna flood it to here. Gotta pick the closest water source. Ah! Okay. I'll get there. Just take a minute. Okay.
with it. Dang it. One, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 7. 9. 11. That should be solid all the way across. There. Now, I do kind of need to make sure that there's light in here. Which is going to be difficult. Oh, that was not solid. there. Probably don't notice that I'm actually testing this on the whole way up. Almost there. So like that, we can now go like this. Sounds a little weird. Better. So, light. I mean, the light blocks are obvious. I need it too because this is ocean. Stuff can spawn in here. It's unlikely to, but it can. All of this is spawnable territory, not the beach, but all the ocean is. As I take out the last light. Call him Lizard King. Yeah, and this is a source block. Interesting.
I don't want to get a bunch of shroom blocks right now. I really don't. Well, copper bulbs. Whatever. That's gonna be interesting. Gotta make a bunch anyway. I don't even know how to make copper bulbs. I forgot. I've made them once. Bulb. The blaze rods, that's right! Makes a ton, too. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. 1. And 1. And that'll make 4 stacks. Freaking nice. Okay, and you can wax them now. I'm gonna wax them now. We're gonna do 2 stacks of wax. What's over here? It's all over here? Did I take it all? Dang it. I've left it all in town. I need to buy it for myself. How are the shears doing on these anyways? Alright, let me another hopper, another barrel. Shears, or 5 shears, excuse me. It's time to collect more. Hey, time to trigger them. There. $14. 14. Oh. That makes sense. Let's start with the stack. And we are going to need a redstone block.
I also gotta put this down. I think that looks better. I think that looks a lot better. Kind of hate to say it because I spent a lot of time getting harvesting those. That's like probably 2 hours. It's a long time. I don't know about 2 hours. It was a long time collecting all that. It definitely was a long time getting all the copper too, but man, those look so much better. And I'm hoping you guys agree, because, yeah, we're going with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. 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 Just wish it was easier to create a redstone signal under the water. It is not. Yeah, I can already tell that's going to be a much better look. Next one is right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's that height right there. Yeah. I can't think of a reason not to put these in. Brilliant. Alright, I need a second redstone block. Oh good, I have a second redstone block. 6, 7, 8, 9, there. Why did I do that? There. And I forgot to pick up the actual redstone. I was thinking that I might not want to leave that. I might want to leave that, but not that badly. At the very least, that's not going to break anything by bringing that with me. If I put this like that, it's going to be easier to switch between these two. One there. One there. Switch. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. Oh, wrong one. Switch. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's alright. Switch. Oh. And the next one's kind of up there in the... I'll just do it anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's right here. So... there. Hi. Well, that was exactly what I meant to do. Now, where the why is it always creepers? Oh. they used to have a beacon block right here. I don't think this technically creates any light, so... Always creepers. It's so weird that it's always creepers. It's... The funny thing is... On the one hand, that's a brighter, kind of a more, like, sharper light that's more obvious to the eyes, but the fact that there's so much around it, it kind of mutes it a bit. And even though this is like a more muted color, the fact that it takes up the whole block makes that less annoying to my eyes than that. Huh. What I'll probably do at some point is, since it doesn't need to be completely all-encompassing, I might replace some of these lights with the faded versions too. To add a little bit of contrast to the room. I might. We'll see. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and switch out with this. I love how I cover it up and when I remove it, it's on. It's kind of a cool little effect. I was tempted to do this with observers and just activate them every time that you have them pointing in the correct direction or something. Because you can do that underwater. But... yeah. go. Okay, I need to stop and get outside and do something for a minute. Look for an delay. Let me do one more layer. One more layer and then we're gonna go out. Yeah, that's right. And that's right, so. There we go. No. I'm sure that'll go great. Should. Okay. Do. Still have one more of those to fight. Not in any hurry. Get back here. And that. Okay, turn them on. All right, that's a start. Let's go put stuff down. We'll go look for an LA. Because I want to. I should probably get my copper cooking here. All right. So, how many people are paying attention right now? Because I want to do one of the challenge things. At least 1, 2. Grazit, are you still there? Hi, anime girl. That's 4. So, how much copper you think that is? Because I'm gonna do it. I'm giving you guys a long time to pick a number on that one. This is gonna be a big ass number. Do we want to dig out an area for it first? If you remember in the past, and I've done it in two seasons, what I do is I will... I want to make sure I picked up that pumpkin. I'll dig a 5x5 hole, actually 7x7, have water pouring down on the wall to turn it into a 5x5 hole, so that every single block that falls from the top collects at the bottom. I don't know if I want to do that because I don't know where to put it. It's the only reason I'm thinking about it. Finding a place to put something that tall is well, I mean, where? There's Hunt's thing there. There's where the horses currently are. That's her current house. That's the Dark Oak farm. I think she wants to do something with this. Right on top of the bonk. No, it's not going to help much. That's the farm. That's our entrance. They're doing something with this. I could do it right here. Well, the conduit is, like, here somewhere, right? So if I did a hole here, we could be within conduit power. Right in between the stuff there.
Then just surround it with trees so it's not ugly looking. Actually, I think that's kind of a good idea. We just set it up there, surround it with trees, make it not ugly. So technically, I think it needs to be 9 by 9 so that we have a flow at 7 by 7 to make a hole at 5 by 5. Yeah, I think that's how it needs to work. Alright, well, first thing I need to do... Here's coffee. And I might need to make some too, honestly. It's gonna be a long day, and I could use some extra coffee. So I'm gonna go make some extra coffee, and then we're gonna start digging that out. Then we're gonna break up the cobble. Then I'm gonna go start looking for a lay while all that freaking cobble is cooking. That's gonna be a lot of cobble. It's gonna be a lot of cobble, man. Okay, I'll be back.